Doc was like Peter Pan. He was the boy who never grew up. He was at Will Rice College more than 50 years. He was always at the foosball table, and he was a bit of a pool shark as well.
He was frequently seen with several philosophy undergraduates following behind because he was revered.
When he got to know students, it wasn't just as a student, right? He really got to know them as people. He followed them through their lives. He let them know him as a person. He really built a family.
I was his first graduate student, and I think Cuthbertson was different. He brought something that Rice had not heretofore had, a philosophical look at political and social philosophy.
And Doc C was much more interested in the stories and the narratives that fuel political science.
And it's part of the identity of 50 plus years of political science alums. If you say myth, power, value, they have a connection with each other right away.
This is a myth, power, value anecdote. There was a near confrontation between the Corps of Cadets and the Rice student body out at Rice Stadium. Now, very frankly, NM, which is a fine institution in itself, embodies power of a more forceful sort. So how do you handle this situation? What's the Rice solution? Well, the mob struck up the Star-Spangled Banner. The patriotic Aggie cadets snapped to attention, and the Rice students ran back up into the stands to complete safety.
There are not many professors who generate t-shirt sales, but Doc C was one, right?
There's a myth, power, value in myth, power, value itself. The fact that his ideas stuck with so many of us for so many years is a real testament to his lasting impression.
The Office, of course, is just as legendary as he was.
I mean, there was books as far as the eye could see. And the whole time you're in the office, you're afraid of an avalanche.
Like Dante says, all you who enter, abandon hope.
And he never would use email.
You actually had to email the secretary at Will Rice College if you needed to get in touch with him, and she would relay the message.
What I learned from Doc C is how privileged I am to share a classroom with Rice students, and also how deep and lasting the teacher-student connection can be. You know, he would look at Rice students and he would see what they could be. And he followed them through their lives.
You know, I always tell people when people ask me, did Doc have any children? I said, yes, Doc has thousands of children. Because to him, the university was his family, and all of us as students were his kids.
I'm proud of all my students. Rice students and Rice alumni have been eminently successful in a large number of fields. We are a small school, sir, but there are those of us who love it.
On behalf of Doc, thank you so much for this award. It means a lot. I'm literally one student out of thousands that he taught and thousands of impressions that he left on all of us. He certainly changed my life for the better, and I know I can speak on behalf of the student body. He changed the Will Rice students and the university students in aggregate for the better. And so it's a great honor. It's very humbling to accept this award on Doc's behalf. And I just want to say thank you so much to the university, and thank you to the alumni of the university.